Have you ever faced a challenge so big it felt completely impossible to overcome? A giant standing in your way? Well, today we read diving into one of the most famous underdog stories of all time, the battle between David and Goliath. Picture this. Two armies, the Israelites and the Philistines, are facing off. But instead of an all-out war, the Philistines propose a duel. They send out their champion, a mountain of a man named Goliath. He's over 9 feet tall, decked out in heavy bronze armor, and carries a spear a weaver would struggle to lift. For 40 days, he taunts the Israelites, challenging any of their soldiers to a one-on-one fight. And for 40 days, every single Israelite soldier, including their king Saul, is terrified. No one dares to face him. Enter David. He's not a soldier. He's a young shepherd, the youngest of his brothers, sent by his father to bring food to the front lines. When David arrives and hears Goliath's arrogant defies, he's not scared. He's indignant. He asks, "Who is this guy to defy the armies of the living God?" Everyone else sees a giant too big to fight. David sees a target too big to miss. His own brothers mock him, and King Saul dismisses him, saying, "You're just a boy." But David insists. He tells Saul how he has protected his flock from lions and bears, armed with nothing but his staff and his sling. He says the same God who delivered him from those wild animals will deliver him from Goliath. Saul, seeing David's unwavering faith, finally agrees. He tries to put his own armor on David, but it's way too big and clunky. David takes it off. He's not going to fight Saul's way. He's going to fight his way. He walks down to a stream, picks up 5 smooth stones, and puts them in his shepherd's bag. With just his staff in one hand and his sling in the other, he walks out to meet the giant. Goliath looks at this young shepherd boy and scoffs. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he bellows. David's reply is legendary. "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Goliath charges, but David is quick. He reaches into his bag, pulls out a stone, puts it in his sling, and whips it around. The stone flies through the air and strikes Goliath right in the forehead. The giant stumbles and falls face down on the ground. The impossible had just happened. The shepherd boy had defeated the warrior giant. This story isn't just about a slingshot. It's about courage when others are afraid. It's about seeing giants not as obstacles, but as opportunities. And it's about having faith in something bigger than yourself, whether that's God, your skills, or your purpose. So next time you're facing your own Goliath, remember David. Don't focus on the size of your giant. Focus on the size of your fight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.